Hello everyone, and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everybody.
We are back with part 12 of our Donkey Kong Country 3 Let's Play. Alright, no, whoops, no, I don't want to do that. No, come on.
There you go, Kitty. To the Kong on TV.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's okay, I knew you weren't calling me a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now back to this kind of difficult level.
Yep.
So I think maybe we fixed the fuzziness in our from our audio last time.
Yep. Kevin did a little examination on the setup and found a way to fix the chords.
Yes, very complicated audio engineering required.
Yeah.
The master technique of unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Yep. Some people need a college degree to do that.
Yes. You take years of audio engineering, which, by the way, I have not done. I don't want you guys to misunderstand. But some people do that just to learn that sometimes you just have to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yep. Part of it's because there's a lot of new equipment that's complex to figure out.
Right.
I think there might...
Whoops.
That's okay.
And it's like, this microphone is so sensitive sometimes that it could be a number of things. It could be too close to the computer. The wires could be tangled. It could be too close to an electronic device like a cell phone.
Wow, even a cell phone's not safe.
Well, sometimes it picks up buzzing from a cell phone. Yeah, I know. It's a pretty sensitive microphone. So it's a little bit finicky sometimes. But, that's why when I do my voiceover auditions, I have to check everything. Just in case.
That's right.
And yeah, this audio recording is probably not as fancy as I try to make my auditions, but
Oh, you do a good job.
thank you. Alright, I'm having more of my snack.
Thankfully, that wasn't anything.
Yeah, thankfully that just took you out of bonus.
Yeah. Yep.
Excuse the silence, I'm chewing.
Yeah. No worries. The rat just goes BBB.
But yeah, shall we let the cat out of the bag?
Sure.
The caddy out of the bag?
Yeah, we can let your new caddy that you just acquired out of its bag, yeah.
Yeah. So we did, at the convention we mentioned in our last Donkey Kong Country 3 part last week,
Whoops.
we saw Treacherous.
Yes.
And if you haven't heard of him, he is a gaming YouTuber, mainly does PlayStation, does a few other things.
Yep.
Very funny guy from the UK.
That he is.
And yeah, if you haven't seen him, check him out.
Absolutely.
He is actually also a very nice guy.
He is.
Very funny guy, very nice guy. He was kind of in shock because he told us he hasn't had a full room at that convention before. And his panel was full. And it was a Q&A panel, and people were lined up basically to the door.
Oh, yeah.
To get in, and then once we got in, from standing in front of the mic waiting to ask a question, they were to the door
right.
as well.
So made that trip to Pennsylvania worth it.
Oh yeah, it was nice getting to meet him and do a selfie with him.
Yep.
I was actually more nervous to see him than our other guest.
Wow, that's awesome.
I mean, the other guest we met.
Yeah.
Which I know some people would probably feel the opposite.
Huh.
I mean, how did you feel? Did you
I was...
have butterflies in your stomach?
Oh, yeah,
with either
of course.
guest? Yeah.
I did have for both, considering... I've watched both these guys. I enjoy their material.
Yeah, it's really something, you watch somebody on YouTube and then meet them in person. I mean, I met Joey, the anime man, at the first Anime USA I went to, that convention. But I didn't quite have that same feeling, because, I watch him, but I'm kind of casual about it.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of chill and like, hey, hi, nice to meet you. Whereas with treacherous, I'm like, oh my god, it's him, boy. He's real.
Yes, I am a winner.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's okay.
Yeah. It was cool seeing him, and I was glad to share the channel with him. I know it was hard for us to remember the name of our channel at the convention.
I'm sorry that I didn't allow you to tell the second guy. I just thought it would be awkward for you to go back and be like, by the way, we're from our basement gaming, watch us. While he was signing other people's autographs.
Yes.
That's the only reason I stopped you. Well, that and the second guest is a certain somebody that I kind of chewed out on here.
Yeah.
And decided not to do it in person.
Well, that might have been a good thing. He was very kindly, soft-spoken guy at the end.
Yeah, contrary to his persona.
True.
Very quiet.
And I think he did appreciate you talking about his cinematography.
Yeah.
That's a clue for you all.
Yep. And when I did mention Echo, but I didn't mention being disappointed about him reviewing Echo. I just said, do you plan to do any more Echo the Dolphin stuff in the future? And he was kind of like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Well, if he does, yeah.
Like I said, I was probably the only person there who actually asked him about Echo, so he was probably like, huh?
Yeah.
Why does this person care about Echo? Because Echo is life.
Yeah. He means a lot to Kevin and a lot of people.
Echo is also Italian for hear, see, look. Hear, like, when you're handing somebody something. Not hear as in to hear something.
Right.
Hear as in, here you go. So now I can't study Italian without thinking about Echo the Dolphin, because...
Right. And yeah, he's a cute little dolphin who means a lot to a lot of people.
Yes.
And I always thought of him as Sonic's Link.
Yeah. So, interesting.
The link to Sonic's Mario, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd more appropriately be the Donkey Kong. Sonic's Donkey Kong, maybe.
Sonic's Donkey Kong? Yeah, maybe.
But I can't really think of who Sonic's Link would be. And by that we mean Sega's equivalent.
Yeah, I know Sega had a couple, like Monster Boy. There was Phantasy Star, although that's kind of their Final Fantasy.
Right.
I can't remember if it was Swords of Vermilion was the closest they got to a Legend of Zelda.
I'm not sure. I've never played that one. And Golden Axe only had a small amount of games. So probably not Golden Axe. I don't even know the name of that character.
Me neither.
If he even has...
Yeah.
Well, I assume he has a name.
He does.
I just don't know what it is. Sorry about the rapper sounds.
That's okay. Arriba. Now why am I thinking of Star Wars all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't know why rapper makes you think of...
Maybe it was the heat that makes me think
Oh.
of Tatooine.
Yeah, that does look like a place that would be hot and dry.
Yep.
There is no internet down here, is there?
Having internet troubles?
Yeah, I was trying to check a message just really quick. And it was not loading.
Need to go up the stairs?
No, it's okay. If I can't load it, I can't load it. It's not an emergency message.
That's good.
I'll just say that I had internet problems because it's the truth.
That's true.
And then we met, the creator of Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, Vivsfee.
And, Has-Been Hotel, although we haven't really been given much of a chance to get into Has-Been Hotel because it's been picked up by a network.
Yeah.
So... And I have no idea how or when we'll be able to watch it.
Good question.
But Hell of a Boss has been on YouTube for free thus far, so...
Yes. Knocking on wood to let it keep that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a little bit too violent for a network to want to pick it up right now.
Maybe.
I think it... I mean, Has-Been Hotel has stuff about it that pushes the envelope, but Hell of a Boss really pushes the envelope.
Oh yeah. Right down to the beautiful characters in that show.
I was like, beautiful. I was wondering who you were gonna specifically call out, but... You called out the whole cast, so that works.
Yeah. I do like the whole cast.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yay, we got Kong.
Yay! Especially Moxie and Millie.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that show hits my weakness.
Uh-huh. A certain hellhound.
Oh yeah.
I do like her as well. I like all the main characters, really. I can't really... I don't like the cherubs.
Yeah, cute design, but she really did a good effort at making them nasty and unlikable.
And annoying.
And yeah.
Like, the gimmick with them that I was guessing was supposed to be funny was really just annoying.
That, yeah.
The way they're like, yeah, no. And it was fine, like, the first 2 times, but they kept doing it, so.
Yeah. That, and I swear there was a very sick Thomas the Tank Engine reference. And by sick, I mean...
You mean twisted.
Yeah, but that's kind of what Hell of a Boss does.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, didn't the pilot have like a
Oh, Fraggle.
a kid that was dying or something?
I think it did.
And he was
Ooh.
like calling him out on stuff.
Bear coin.
Yay.
Whoa!
No.
Schneisel.
We're probably close to the end. So much pressure.
Yeah, and we're far from a DK barrel. Just be careful. Go through. Yes!
Yay!
You did it, buddy.
Luckily, there's a save cave right after this.
That's right. Let's save this game.
Yay, we made it, guys. We finally made it.
Yep. I'm on my last life and you're breaking my concentration. Oh, this game can get so meta sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess we have to... Oh, the chairlift. Good day, Crazy Dixie. My name is Benny. Me and my brother Bjorn are... Wait. Benny? Bjorn?
You guys and your references.
I know exactly what group you're referring to, eh, Alba?
I mean, we appreciate that you guys are, that the creators are ABBA fans, but...
That we do.
Yes.
Oh!
I think I actually remember this one.
Is it giving you flashbacks?
Yes.
Schneisel!
Flashbacks to the summer of whatever year that we were playing this.
2000...
2000 XX.
Yeah, it was XX.
Well, it could have been. Could have been 10 years ago for all I know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
Time is so weird.
Yeah. And
Some things that were a long time ago feel like a long time ago, and others don't.
That's right. Because we were just playing this on the Wii for fun!
Yeah.
And he killed me. Hey, what a jerk.
What?
Oh. We have to jump to another burning rope.
Oh, no.
Dookie! Let me guess. Somebody soaked the rope with kerosene.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that movie too. Yep.
But yeah, I watched somebody, excuse me, a YouTuber we both watched talk about the first two Addams Family movies.
Oh, what did they say?
Oh, just, talking fondly about
Ducky.
how good the movies were, and the contrast, between like the gothic mood and the comedy, like it was, the dark comedy.
It was dark, and it's comedy.
And how the first script, like the story was not, a very grand story, but it was the characters that made it so memorable.
So...
And, I agree, I have fond memories with the first two movies. I can't even remember if I've seen past that or not.
You haven't seen the Addams Family reunion?
If I have, that would be the last one that I've seen.
Gotcha. With Tim McCurry as Gomez?
Like, I have very vague memories of Tim Curry as Gomez, but...
Maybe you did.
I can't remember for the life of me any other part of the movie.
Yeah. And I think, if I recall correctly, one of the hopes and dreams of the third movie was to hopefully make a TV series, which they would make another Addams Family TV series.
Which I have not seen.
I've seen it.
I'm guessing it didn't capture the magic of the 60s one.
Well, at times it kind of felt like it was trying to replicate the magic of the 60s one with a 90s flavor.
Uh-huh.
Certainly the model train sequences were repetitive because they kept doing the same thing.
Model train sequences?
Yeah. Don't you remember Gomez was obsessed and would destroy his locomotives?
No. I don't remember that part of him. I remember him as loving swords.
Yes, he does love swords. And French, which the 90s show very heavily emphasized.
No. So it basically flanderized his characteristics, is what you're trying to say?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear there was an episode that... Actually, there were like 2 episodes that were essentially complete remakes of the original 60s show.
I see.
Yeah. Although, the one thing I'll give the late 90s Addams Family show is it kind of looked more like the movies.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah. So if you prefer the aesthetic of the 90s of the movies, well, the 90s show by Saban has you covered. But I know my mother preferred the
Show.
Yeah, the original 60s version. I don't blame her too much. I mean,
I liked the movies, though.
no, yeah.
I thought they were very good. I mean, I don't know about the third one, because I barely remember, but I liked the first 2.
Yeah.
I would have to watch... I don't know, how many were there? Were there only 3?
Including Reunion 3.
Okay.
There was the Addams Family in 91, the Addams Family Values in 93, and Reunion in either 97 or 98.
Ah, okay. So I'll have to have a refresher on Reunion then.
Right. I know Saban helped made Reunion, whereas the first 2, I think, were Hollywood, and they both had the great, rest in peace, Raul Julia as Gomez, which I know he did a terrific job in those movies.
Yes.
Yes.
I do like the Gomez in the movies.
Yeah, he did an excellent job.
Crap.
Oof, yeah.
I mean, the actor in the show was good too.
Oh yeah, I loved the guy from both the guy from the 60s show and definitely the 60s show, because he had that fun spirit about him. Mm-hmm. John Ashton, I think his name is. I can't remember if he's from Maryland, so...
I guess that's another thing we'll have to look up to see if my streaming has any of it.
Definitely, yeah.
We'll add it to our long list.
Yep.
We might as well write out a list of things that we need to watch, because it's quite long.
It is long. Yeah, and I swear it keeps growing, because... Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back to that, and I know you have mixed feelings of Sonic X.
Yes, but we can get back to it.
Yeah.
As long as we can watch it in Japanese.
Absolutely. I think the English version is torture.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the plot or left out episodes or scenes.
Yes, and yes, I hypothesize the same, considering it's 4 kids we're talking about, and...
Yeah.
4 kids kinda do that.
Yeah, they basically took Yu-Gi-Oh! And cut it up.
Yeah, they also took Mew Mew Power, and I think rearranged some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, buggles.
Or, I mean, they take out details that they probably thought weren't a big deal. Like, the kids don't have to know all those details. They just have to know, like, with Joey's sister, you know.
Yeah, that was harsh.
Well, just, you know, she was getting surgery for her eyes, and that he was trying to win the prize money for that. And you might be wondering, why does he need so much money, you know, if, you know, she has a medically necessary surgery. I don't know, the kids probably don't think about it anyway. But, anyway, a little detail that they neglected to include was that he needed the money because he needed to take her to Germany, where they have the medical technology to do the surgery she needed.
Safely.
Right.
Poop.
Right, and, you know, like, it was kind of a thing where, like, this was the only surgery where she would get her eyesight back, type of thing.
So she had to go to Germany.
Yeah, and I thought it was an interesting and important detail, because not only is he paying for the surgery, but it's also, you know, paying to go to Germany. And
right.
I imagine, you know, having to acquire a medical visa.
Yes.
But I don't know, even from the manga to the anime, details were changed and taken out, because I think even TV Tokyo there were certain things that they're like, oh no, we're not putting that in an anime adaptation, which is...
It's for teens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's for teenagers, so I think they would be able to, you know, deal with the things that were taken out, but...
I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not fragile.
No.
And I screwed up.
So, I mean, there was still censorship to it, even in Japan.
That's right.
It also didn't help that, you know, what was acceptable on TV in Japan changed through the years.
That's right.
So it's kind of like, that like happened with... Oh, go ahead.
It's like watching the change happen as the series progress.
Yeah, a good example of is Dragon Ball Z versus Dragon Ball Z Kai, where even in Japan, like, the same story, by the time Kai came out, they were stricter about blood and violence. So you can see a scene-by-scene comparison where Goku gets hurt in the chest, and the original version is much bloodier, and in Kai there's like little to no blood at all. It's just kind of like this hole. It looks very awkward.
Yeah. It's a bit surreal, admittedly, considering that's exactly what the Ocean dub did.
Yeah, it is very weird to see that happen in Japan. And sometimes I think we don't realize it because, a lot of times, and we have to go soon, but you can give it one more try. And I can finish my thought. Hopefully this is interesting to you guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think a lot of times the localization we get is the DVD release or the home video release or whatever, and not the TV version. So certain things that they allow in anime we kind of take for granted.
Yep.
Because they don't usually allow it on TV. You know, And a lot of us are like, wow, Japan is so lax about what they allow on TV. And it's like, no, not really. We are exposed to the DVD version.
Hence the grain of truth about my aunt saying that. I was under the impression they were strict about that stuff, and it turns out they are. The thing is, we were getting, when you buy the DVD, you were getting the dirty, uncut version of what they wanted.
Yeah, because think about it this way. When it's on TV during the day, you can't control who's going to watch it.
Right.
But if it's a DVD, you can more control who buys the DVD.
That's right.
All right, last try,
Last
and then
attempt,
we'll go because it's after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So and manga, even though it's more violent, they kind of have. I don't have any official confirmation of this, but I've kind of noticed something that seems to be like a sneaky way of controlling who reads it. Even though they don't really seem to have ratings. Oops. And that is, I'll talk about it next time, I guess.
Well, you could finish your thought.
The kanji, and I'll explain another time.
So
all right,
stay tuned for whatever episode we do talk about kanji and manga.
Yeah, and since we're recording out of order, I might talk about it before you actually see this part, and it'll be weird. But alright, guys, see you later. Bye.
See everybody.
Thanks for listening
Enjoy.
to me ramble.